and sort of seizes a first mover advantage that other countries won't have a choice but to jump into the deep end of the pool with us, which would be great for Bitcoin, for the value of Bitcoin and the utility of the network, and really would show the world that things are changing in a positive way and that they need to get on board lest they be left behind. One example that my friend and colleague Sam Lyman wrote about just in the last day or so was thinking back to like the 1800s. A lot of countries were very focused on gold. China and India kind of veered off into more of a silver standard. They kind of got left behind for decades and had to play catch up. There's probably no perfect analogy to Bitcoin, but that's probably a pretty decent one. So I do think if the U.S. moves, others will have to as well.
And Dr. Marwan, from your perspective, how do you interpret senior U.S. officials and leading politicians embracing Bitcoin? What does it mean for the UAE?
For us in the UAE, especially in Dubai, we don't do politics. So we focus on the value take from the technology. We always are technology focused. We are not focused on what people perceive about the technology. We actually go to market with it. We try it. We tried regulating it and see what comes from it. And for example, with crypto, when we started regulating crypto and specifically Bitcoin, we realized that there's a lot of learning that has to be happening with the regulators. So we had this continuous feedback loop coming from roundtables, from other engagements with the industry, from opinion papers, regulation kind of ideation with the industry. And from there, we started attracting the biggest exchanges with the biggest VASPs, virtual asset service providers, and literally trying to give them and walk this fine line between regulation, not self-regulation, but an actual regulation that underlines what can be done that protects the customer interests, whether they're retail or institutionals, and as well as make businesses thrive. And Dubai has this mentality of the success of its businesses is what makes it successful. So that way, we are focusing on the success of the business, at the same time preserving the rights and protecting the consumer at the same time. So that way, we get away from all the issues to do with politics. We actually work with countries that embrace blockchain technology and Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and we are not an island. We always work with other countries and regions that are favoring this kind of technology and embarking and making a bet on this kind of technology. And we're already, after creating the world's first made-for-purpose regulator, we actually started talking to the other crypto-friendly regions to see how we can work together on these initiatives. And what we can